think my all-time favorite impression of yours was Jimmy Stewart. And I used to think, that's an impression that everyone knows because no matter how many years go by, people still watch It's a Wonderful Life. It's the, you know.
That was kind of the first impression I ever wanted to learn, you know. And we didn't have tape recorders then, basically. Yeah. So I was with my friends in a Volkswagen Bug in 1975, and they were stoned. And it started to hit me. I started to do it. And I started to be able to talk like him, you know? And this is a true story. They went into a Jack in the Box, and we're in there, and then I went through the drive-thru, and they said, "Come on, take your order." This is a true story. And I said, yeah, I'd like a jumbo Jack with cheese. And the guy thought it was Jimmy Stewart or pretended to say, "Hey, is this Jimmy Stewart?" After I did a bit more of that. So that became a thing. And when I was on Deep Dive with you on your podcast, we did. Do you guys know who Jimmy Stewart is from It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah. You did a thing where he's in the car. He's sitting in a car with
I guess Katharine Hepburn.
Yeah.
And they're doing an illicit kind of oral sexual activity.
Sure.
And Jimmy Stewart, like, I don't like things that are overtly sexual, but just him in that situation with his vernacular would be like, yeah, well, take your time. Yeah, no reason to rush it. Yeah. Well, just look at it for a bit. Yeah. Now look away. Look in the other direction. Now look back at it and act surprised. So it just goes on and on and on.
I was crying, and then I was calling my brothers and doing it for them on the phone. I couldn't do that, but doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And I just loved it. The voice is so good, and it makes me believe that that's happening.
That was always, like, when I was working the clubs in the early days and just Hells Angels and drunk people and bombing like crazy, Jimmy Stewart as a waiter didn't save my act. Like, I'd be just tanking. Jimmy Stewart as a waiter was always the go-to, like, yeah, well, can I take your order? Well, what do you mean you don't know the specials? I told them to you 10 minutes ago. Well, what do you want me to stand here like a trained monkey and tell them to you again? Well, what'd you say? Well, you. Never failed. Never failed.